gentlemen, and I'm just waiting to find out who his partner will be. That surprise partner against Prince Markov and Sheik Adnan El Casey right here in early February.
Well, I really don't know what the surprise is. All he has to do is come out and say, hey, my partner is so-and-so. What's the big secret? I really down deep don't think it's much of a partner, or else he would have told us that last week.
All right, and speaking of surprises, Bulldog Bob Brown, you're supposed to be wrestling the French Mad Dog tonight as of the first match on today's program, and you're standing here next to me in a suit.
Well, I told you that I'm getting paid to be announcer by TSN. And listen, I'm not wrestling today. I have no knowledge of wrestling. I'm here doing announcing with you, and that's all there is to it. I told you last week, I told the promoter, I'm doing one or the other, and I said, I am announcing.
Bob, as far as I'm concerned, Bulldog Bob Brown was scheduled to fight the French Mad Dog. Let's go up to the ring and see what happens. Right now, it's the Pitbull, Terry Brown, taking his father's place in the ring against the French Mad Dog.
Well, the only reason he's taking my place, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, it's not the idea that I refuse to go in the ring with him. It's the idea that I'm announcing. I'm Joe's partner, and we've got to be together at all times. So I'm not scared of Puppy Dog.
I'm just scared of what you're saying, Bulldog, but I'll tell you something. The French Mad Dog is getting that adrenaline pumping. And I tell you, this room is on fire because the fans are getting behind him. They want to see the dog get back up on his legs. He is taking a horrific beating right now at the hands of your son, the Pitbull.
Oh, I tell you, listen, I'm not saying that the great French Mad Dog is finished. I'm just telling you now that he's taking a beating today. And if he don't come out of it soon, Terry Brown is doing nothing but humiliating, embarrassing the French Mad Dog.
There you see one of the toughest maneuvers to get out, and I can't believe it. The dog unhooked the leg on that figure 4 leg lock, and the dog is trying to regain some blood in that leg so he can get back up on his feet. This has been action right from the start, and you heard that one. What a haymaker. I tell you that Terry Brown sure knows how to land that big fist.
He had a good teacher.
Picking him up for a slam, and there it is. All 222 pounds crashing the match. Your son is back. It's horribly red, and the Pitbull up on that second.
Here it is. The match is all over.
The big elbow. Whoa. The dog getting out of the way, and
Oh, boy, what a mistake that he made. I've been teaching that mistake.
all right, the dog trying to get to his feet one more time. And a kick to the midsection. Big right hand. Another kick. He tried to make him a field goal. Holy cow, the French Mad Dog has caught fire. It was sure to happen in this match. Walking back body drop. And the Bulldog Bob Brown has moved away from ringside, and he's yelling at the French Mad Dog. He's calling him kitty, 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 or something here. And the dog's got him in a Boston crowd. Hold on. Bulldog Bob Brown is antagonizing Bulldog Bob Brown here at ringside, and the dog might be doing the wrong thing. Bulldog Bob Brown is trying to call him away. Holy cow! Holy cow! Holy cow! We've got broken glasses. Holy cow! We've got broken glasses and bottles around here. The French Mad Dog. Holy cow! I gotta take my headset off. The referee has said no contest. The French Mad Dog is broken loose here. He's lost his mind. You can see what's
went up to him and called him, kitty, 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 please come here. Because he looks like a cat anyway. And Kerry took advantage of it, and he won the match. What does he want me for? I'm an announcer.
All right, enough's enough. Let's go up to the ring and talk to the French Mad Dog. All right, wrestling fans, you saw what happened there? I could feel the action right next to me in French Mad Dog. You had every right to want Bulldog Bob Brown. That's the match you were supposed to have signed, and I thought you did a terrific job.
Listen, Joe, I'm not done with the old man, Bulldog Brown, but I think he's scared of the French Mad Dog. He knows he's trying to put the old one, and he failed. Now he said it's done. He's trying to get the job done. His son's gonna get the job done. Bulldog Brown, what are you gonna do when you are forced to come in the ring with the French Mad Dog? I'm gonna promise you one thing. I'm gonna get the job done.
All right, the words of the French Mad Dog. The dog says he wants Bulldog Bob Brown. If promoter Tony Candello signs that one, what a dog fight it would be. Will it be the French Mad Dog or Bulldog Bob Brown? Which one will come out the top dog? We'll be right back with more action right after this. With the Indian Reservation and many other great stops throughout Manitoba, and a big hello to the fans in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. How about Swift Current, one of my favorite cities as well?
All the reservations, all the Indian chiefs, I'll tell you, they're all my friends. We had the big powwow together. I'll tell you, we're going to smoke the peace pipe, and all I can tell you is that I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be going out there. And listen, nobody has done down my dirty work, Joe, and I don't like that remark, and I'd sooner have you not say anything at all than making big stories up. I'm not scared of the Mad French stuff. I'll let you know that right now. I don't want to be hated friends with you, but I want you to call him as you should.
All right, Bulldog Bob Brown. I'm not going to get into it with you here at ringside. We've got a match to call here, and speaking of that, hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to Ken Patera during the program, because I tell you, I'm still trying to figure it out. A lot of people on the streets been asking, who will Ken Patera have as a partner in February to take on Markoff and El Casey? I mean, there's a lot of wrestlers in the world of professional wrestling, and all he tell me is this man has taken care of himself for many, many years.
Well, you know who it is? I know who it is.
Who?
Well, it's me. He wants me.
Are you kidding? He can't stand you.
He wants to make a deal. He wants to win it. And here I am.
You said winner, not wiener, right, Bob? Come on.
Whatever you say.
Right now, Patera going to work on this newcomer here to the area, Ole Olsen, and Ole Olsen is no cakewalk either. A good-sized young man from Seattle, Washington, Bob, but he might be biting off more than he can chew.
Well, listen, he made his debut last week, and I'll tell you, he looked very, very good. He beat Buddy Wayne, which was really surprising to me. But I'll tell you what, he looked good at winning, and he's looking good against Ken Patera right now. So, hey, maybe we have another Superman on our hands. I sure hope he beats Ken Patera, and Ken Patera wouldn't bother walking out with his new partner.
Yeah, since when did you start doing comedy, Bob? You know as well as I do that Ken Patera, if he says he's got a man in mind, you know that it's going to be a top-notch athlete. I mean, I've been going bonkers all week trying to figure out who that man might be. I mean, take a look. It might be his old friend Baron Von Raschke. Who knows? Maybe it's a former partner, Brad Ringen.
You know, that'd be the biggest mistake of his life if he ever choose Baron Von Raschke. A loser for a loser.
All right, right now, Ken Patera showing some enormous strength there with that powerful bear hug, and Ole Olsen could only use a strike to the eyes to get out of it. And Patera is trying to get his marbles back together, or his vision at least. And he returns the favor to Ole Olsen, a couple of thumbs to the eyes. Big whip coming here, and Patera puts 275 pounds behind that elbow, and Ole Olsen is on rubber leg street. Body slam. You know what I really like about Ken Patera is he becomes such a methodical wrestler. He takes his time in there, and he sizes up his opponents beautifully.
You know what I like about him most of all? Nothing.
Big clothesline there that only finds all 275 pounds on with the elbow. And here it comes. He's trying to set him up for that famous full Nelson, Bob.
Oh, yeah, usually when he gets the full Nelson, this is nothing but
locked those hands together.
He's pulling the hair right now.
Never mind, Bob. He's got the full Nelson on. And I've never seen anybody get out of this one. And Ole Olsen isn't going to be the first. Your winner is Ken Patera.
Well, you know, listen. I tell you, I don't even want to talk about the match. Let's go to the ring with Joe and Ken Patera.
Well, you talk about a lot of beef being in the ring here. The fans have been asking me all week long, who is Ken Patera bringing in to tag up with him and watch his back against Chicago El Casey and Chris Markoff, promoter Tony Condello here to my right. Tony, I know you said the match can be signed, but today you had to officially find out who Ken Patera's partner is.
You know, seeing Ken Patera wrestle and sitting the Sheik and seeing Markoff, I'll tell you one thing. Ken Patera has chosen one of the strongest men in the world. As we know, he is the world champion of arm wrestling. And Mr. Scott Flash Norton, as a matter of fact, was a very good movie over the top with Sylvester Stallone. How can I forget?
Now, Ken Patera, the surprise has been dropped here by promoter Tony Condello. Let's get a word in here.
That's right. My surprise, and Chicago El Casey and Chris Markoff, nightmare. That's right, nightmare, boys. So you better wake up and get used to getting a good old-fashioned whipping. Oh, man, three-time world arm wrestling champion, bench presses, 798 pounds. That's nearly 800. Count him up, Chief. Hey, Chris Markoff, count it. 798 pounds.
All right, the worst. What a bombshell. His partner will be Scott Flash Norton, 350 pounds. Let's take a look at this big man.
When Ken Patera called me up and told me I had a chance for a CK down on KC and Chris Markoff, I couldn't turn it down. I cut off my agreements before that, and he's so choked up about it because he wants to rip him in half. I got him.
I've never seen two more serious gentlemen than these. Olympic starman Ken Patera bringing in the big man, Scott Flash Norton, the super heavyweight arm wrestling champion of the world 3 times over. They are signed in February to take on Chris Markoff and Sheik Adnan El Casey, a match you won't want to miss.
Thumbs up.
Tag, but the referee didn't see it, Bulldog.
He never made a tag. The referee's went and putting him out. He should get out, and the referee should disqualify him.
Both men going to work right now on Mike Blazansky. Cody's got to get out of there, Bulldog. He's taking up too much time with the referee.
I'll tell you what, he's fooling around with the wrong referee because that referee will disqualify him.
Well, David Putnam, one of the superior referees in all of North America. One of the only men that can really control a tag team match, and he's doing fair tonight, except he missed that one tag on Buffalo Bill Cody and Mike Blazansky.
When you're talking about referees, the promotion went out and got the best. When you're talking about David Putnam, you're talking about one of the finest 19-year-old referees that you're ever going to find.
That's still one thing that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, Bulldog. I've never heard you say there was ever a good referee, but for some reason or another, you really like this David Putnam.
Yeah, he's young, he's on the ball, he's fast, he's not slow, he counts and stuff like that. Hey, here, they never made a tag again.
The referee missed it again. Another tag. And Bill Cody is incensed right now, but he's taking up too much time with the referee. And now Casey going over there to make matters worse.
He should disqualify Bill Cody. Bill Cody at no time, ladies and gentlemen, made a tag. He should have been disqualified for putting his hands on an official. I'm going to look into this matter.
Well, right now, it's Adnan El Casey making a tag, and referee Putnam caught that one. And Markoff is in there. And Mike was Lazansky has to make a tag. I mean, he's already made two. The referees missed him. He's got to get out of there and make that tag, or this one could be over.
He's not going anywhere. The Sheik and the Iranian is really taking it to him. And you know what? I love every moment of it.
Sheik Adnan El Casey and Chris Markoff. They've been around together for a long, long time. And I'll tell you one thing for Spike Lazansky. That adrenaline's pumping, and he makes the tag. Oh, come on. This is getting to be bad. David Putnam missed another tag. That's 3-in-1 match for crying out loud.
Listen, he didn't miss any tags. Bill Cody, the referee never saw it. The referee is doing his job by putting him out. When the referee goes, hey, it's like football. When they don't see a call, a referee don't call it.
They've got instant replays in football, Bob. That's one thing that's missing here in the world of professional wrestling. And I'll tell you, it might be a good idea to bring it into overturn some of the decisions in professional wrestling. I tell you, you wouldn't have won very many matches if that ever came about.
I don't like instant replays. I don't like it in football. They're getting it all over in professional sports. I think that's why the referees are in there to do a good job. The heck with the instant replay. David Putnam never saw the tag, so why should Bill Cody come in?
All right, the words of Bulldog Bob Brown here at ringside. What a match this one's been. Tag team affair, Chris Markoff and Sheik Adnan El Casey. They have to get by Mike Lazansky and Bill Cody first, because in February they are signed to take on Patera. Bill Cody has made the tag, and he has waited a long time for this. Bill Markoff and Lazansky's back in there. We're in for a double-sided.
The ring is full of people now. Hey,
all right. And the referee, look at this. Lazansky's looking for the pin. Oh, El Casey landing that big elbow to the back of the head. Oh, I can't believe it.
hey, listen, that was a great match, Joe. I tell you, the Bill Cody actually lost this match for the team. I tell you, he made too many mistakes. It was a great win. Let's go do the race, and let's talk with Joe and the Sheik and the great Iranian.
A very controversial win for these two men, but let's get to matters at hand. Sheik Adnan El Casey, Chris Markoff. You saw who Ken Patera brought out here. Scott Flash Norton, the super heavyweight arm wrestling champion, will be his partner in February all across Western Canada. Chris Markoff, I tell you, I do not get hurt. My partner, you do not get hurt. This guy is 6'10", 400 pounds, heavyweight. Ken Patera, you're doing my big mistake. I don't do nothing but this mess, and I've been forced it. But I'll get a surprise for you. It's about a surprise, my dear partner.
Well, I tell you what, Kurt, comrade, you know that Scott Norton is the strongest man in the world. We might hurt you, you might hurt me, and we'll never be able to wrestle again. You understand that? I don't like it there! I don't like it either, but maybe we'll have to go for 3 minutes. How's that?
That's anything good for me, except I don't want to get hurt, and you don't want to get hurt.
I don't want to get hurt. Let's go.
All right, everyone, you know what's happening in February. These two gentlemen are signed to take on Ken Patera and the super heavyweight arm wrestling champion of the world, 350 pounds of Scott Flash Norton. Fans, don't you dare miss all the great action. A tag team main event you won't want to miss. Back here with Bulldog Bob Brown, and Bulldog already signed for that February tour. Ken Patera tagging up with Scott Flash Norton, the big mountain of a man, to take on Chris Markoff.
Markoff and Sheik Adnan El Casey.
Well, I'm sure I'm not even worried about that. Let's talk about what happened today. This was a great card. You know, we saw Baron von Raschke, and we saw Kerry Pitbull Brown. We saw him take care of business. Then we saw the Sheik and Iranian come out and beat Lazinski and Buffalo Bill Cody. I just thought it was a great card. Lots of excitement. That's what the people come out to see. And I'll tell you what, Joe, you did a fine job also. You're a little short on a few things on your wrestling host, but overall.
All right, Bulldog, coming up next week, wrestling fans, Ken Patera and Scott Norton, that team we were just talking about, they will be here in tag team action against the Golden Sheik and a partner of his choice. As well, the French Mad Dog will be here, Baron von Raschke, to do battle with Kerry Pitbull Brown. I don't know, were you signed to wrestle him too, and now your son's filling in his place?
Well, first of all, you're kind of confused. It's not a single match, it's a tag team match. You do your job properly.
All right, one match that has been signed for that February tour besides that main event tag team match will be you, Bulldog Bob Brown, and I'm not going to hold on to the information any longer, in a dog collar match against the French Mad Dog on that tour. You will be tied with the leash around your neck, a dog collar, to the French Mad Dog. That way you cannot run any farther than you already have.
You're very thrilling and very humiliation. Let me tell you one thing. It's not going to happen because I'm not going for it.
Well, Bulldog says it won't happen. Stay tuned next week. We'll have more information for you. For Bulldog Bob Brown, I'm Joe Ello. So long, everybody. Chinlock to Ole Olsen. I don't know how long he's been around. This is only my second or third time looking at him. But, Bob, he's very impressive.
Oh, yes, he's got a hold right now. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people say boring. You know what boring means? The man don't really care, because I tell you what, he's got a job to do, and Ole Olsen's taking it right to him. They don't care. He doesn't care what...
And world men's champion Kurt Browning performs in the 1990 Royal Bank Canadian Figure Skating Championship. Skating greats Cindy Landry and Lyndon Johnson compete to keep their pairs title. It's all right here beginning Friday at 7:30 on CKY.